The law of assumption. It is rumored that the law of assumption is actually more powerful than the law of attraction. So is that true? Have you even ever heard of the law of assumption? If you have, comment below. I'd like to see how many of you guys have actually heard of this in the past. Well, in my take, from my experience, absolutely, the law of assumption is more powerful than the law of attraction. And why is that? The reason why it is more powerful is because it's actually the basis of the law of attraction. In order for you to actually be able to attract something, you have to understand that everything is made up of energy. What you desire is made up of energy. Who you are is made up of energy. So what we're doing is we are matching the frequency to meet that of what we desire. But the problem that I see, the problem that keeps showing up time and time again, is that when people hear like attracts like, when people hear law of attraction, they feel this is human nature, this is, the very superficial level of it. They feel, I want something, so I'm going to attract that something by thinking about having it. And then what they miss is the bottom line. Now, the bottom line is that foundation, is the fact of law of assumption. So what is the law of assumption? The law of assumption is when you assume something to be true, and so then creating that to be a reality. So what we want to do is change the mindset around it. In order to really make the law of attraction work, you really have to master the law of assumption. And the law of assumption, the way you master it is by changing the way you view things. So this is how we're gonna go about it. Go get yourself something to write with and something to write on, or go ahead and type it in the comments so that you can get it into your subconscious and really engrave it into you and know what to do. Because real quick here, I'm just going to get right to it and explain it to you. First, I want you to envision how you would be, how you would feel, how you would act, how you would think. I want you to totally embrace the person that you would become if you lived within the reality of what you're trying to obtain. So that is your first exercise. Do you remember when you were a kid and you were playing pretend? Say, actually, like now, we have Halloween coming up, and you dress up as a character, right? The character you're dressing up as is that which you are wanting to become. So say you want to become a famous person. You want to play that character. You want to carry yourself as if you're famous. You want to think the way a famous person would think. You want to feel the way a famous person would feel. You want to do things, say things, buy things. You want to carry your whole life with that same vibration that you would if you were already famous. And how do you do that? You script, you use visualization, you use affirmations, right? But you do all this with being present in the moment, and you do this with gratitude. And with, above all, a certainty that is so engraved in who you are that that is what you are going to experience as a reality that you can't help but to assume that you have it. You have to feel it in every part of who you are. So in order for you to create the version of you that is in the reality of that which you wish to create, you got to understand that you're not creating. Okay, did I just throw you off there? Let me explain, right? Everything is energy. We agreed on that, right? Okay, so here's the thing. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transferred, transmuted, right? So what does that mean? That means that what you desire, yes, what you desire already exists. We are not creating something. It's all already created. all we're doing is tuning in to that frequency. As my mentor, Master Sri Akarshna, has always said, is that he shows this really great example. He says, imagine what you want to be your reality as something that is a radio channel, right? And all you're doing is fine-tuning to meet that radio channel. So that way you can exist in that same reality. So remember that all you have to do is embrace, become that which you want to have. Hey guys, if you got any value at all from this video, please do give this video a like. And of course, please do share your experiences in the comments below. I want to hear your stories, your success stories. Let others see how this has worked for you. I will also make sure to put it in the comments, one of my success stories on how I've used this and how I have been able to obtain the things I want by this foundation of the law of assumption. Remember to be certain. Until next time, I'll be here providing you celestial guidance.